Gang, we got patch notes today, February 13th. We had some pretty big patches today in terms of weapon balancing, stuff like that we're going to be seeing across Call of Duty as a whole. A lot of these are multiplayer, but some will translate over to Warzone as well. We're going to cover multiplayer first and hop on over to the Warzone. So starting off, address the crash that occurred during offline playing. We don't care about that. We don't play offline. We're not bots, you hear me? Multiplayer, it says solved various issues causing the player to be unexpectedly kicked back to the menu, viewing prestige calling cards, filtering locked operator challenges, removing option from quick settings. But the nitty gritty. Players can now respawn at tactical insertions placed on the map 10 man on the war map. Horde point, dying while an insta-kill power-up is active will no longer cause it to deactivate. Zombies will now prioritize operators over kill streaks and field streaks. Stun grenades will now temporarily stun zombies. That's a big one. I think that's going to really balance out the game a lot. Team gun game. Performing a finishing move will now deduct score from the enemy team as it should. Melee kills and setbacks are now properly tracked on the after action report scorecard. Here we go. The Striker 9. This gun's an absolute menace. Like, it's so insane, and it just got even crazier. So look, increased enemy nameplate reveal distance for this gun, decreased hipfire spread, decreased recoil gun kick from the gun, increased horizontal recoil, increased vertical, added the ability to aim on sight while sliding, increased bullet velocity by, oh my god, 20 milliseconds is actually ridiculous. Increased maximum damage from 29 to 32, 10% is a big leap. Increase near medium damage to 28, that's huge. Decrease minimum damage to 20. Increase maximum damage from 10.7 to 14. Decrease medium damage from 22 to 20. Decreased near medium damage from 35. This gun got such a buff and it was already so solid. Recoil pattern of the Striker has been significantly adjusted, resulting in an increased control while firing. This gun's now a laser beam and absolutely fries. The attack evolver got a change. I like how they're just kind of adding this to it so I don't have to go through everything, but ultimately got a buff today. A primary goal for these changes is to better differentiate the two ammunition types of the attack evolver. 7.62 is a slow yet accurate long-range competitor. Conversely, 5.56 favors aggression, is built for run and gun playstyles. Both are going to absolutely fry 100%, but that 5.56 is going to be crazy. I bet the 7.62, the small build, is going to be really good as well. The longbow, increased aim down sight movement speed from 2.5 to 2.8. Not huge, but enough. Added 30% hip fire spread reduction benefit. That's big as well. WSP Stinger got a buff. With these changes, Stinger's reduced recoil, which is also easier to control, pairing well with its increased damage. Attachments, no stock, removed hipfire, crosshair sway, perks, assassin's vest, resolved an issue preventing lethal equipment from being equipped. Loadout drop, permanently disabled the ability to equip on loadouts due to limited use and often being utilized to reach exploitable locations. The loadout drop is no longer available in multiplayer. Zombies can now be run over and killed in Horde Point by the Wheelson. Nothing really crazy after that. Sub-base hardpoint's been removed from rank play map pool. Weapon restrictions, sniper rifles. That's actually a pretty big one. Snipers are officially banned from ranked. I think that's a good thing. I mean, a good sniper player is unstoppable. The PhD flopper, addressed an issue that prevented PhD flopper from protecting players against various damage sources. Let's go ahead and switch over to Warzone. There should have been a couple updates. I guess I didn't translate. They talked a little bit about them on Twitter, but essentially, gang, the updates that just occurred multiplayer with the Striker 9 will absolutely translate over to Warzone. Not the damage profiles, but the recoil profiles will. It's already a super viable gun in Warzone. I've covered it a bunch of times, but now it's even more accurate. So again, we always talk about that when we cover guns. Super accurate guns result in higher kill games. If you're hitting your shots, you're not losing gunfights. I mean, that's why you lose a gunfight. You miss the shots. If you blame it on anything else, you're a bot. Look, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, hit the sub button, press the like button. I'll catch you tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it.